So my setup is, the printer itself is 2.1 by 1.2 meters by 1 meter. I've got end stops always on, so just in case. I've got one Z end stop, and also in regards to the BL Touch, I thought there was interference. I put a ferrite filter on there, but it didn't really do anything. But they do say, like, this says, can't see if you can see it there, but it says BL Touch in here, and that is the 2 pins for the BL Touch. But they weren't responding at all. Like it was never working. I was talking to Big Tree Tech themselves, because I'm currently in China, and they couldn't figure it out. So, and like, we tried multiple boards, and so I just took these pins out and I set it to Z min, and I've got the Z max for the for if it hits the top, so it doesn't go too high. And I'm also running the TB6600s with 4 independent Z motors, and the Z leveling, you know, like the level the Z motors. So that all works fine. Like if I pull this one up, if I move this one up and keep the other ones level, it'll level that out, and all of them become really level. So, but yeah, it works fine in regards to homing. But I do have another problem which is arousing on this printer, is baby stepping. So for some reason on this printer, when I baby step, if I baby step down, the Z actually goes up, and if I baby step up, the Z still goes up. So like sometimes the Z will actually go down, but then it comes back up and it goes like this. So I'm not sure what's happening with the baby stepping, but that's another problem for later. But for now, that does work. But if I heat the bed and the extruder, it'll like, I can start the print and it homes and works just fine. Something else to note is the extruder is 80 watt extruder. So I've actually made a custom heat block, and the beds, I think they're like 1,500 watts each heat pad, and they go to the big stepper drivers. SSRs. And I've got a industrial Meanwell robotics power supply, so it's a PSPA 1024, and the Raspberry Pi is running off a Meanwell 5 volt. So yeah, that's pretty much all the information about it so far.